as we enter the hurricane season again. Here we go, right? You ready? We had a couple of hurricanes. You heard about it, right? You heard about it? It's tremendously big and tremendously wet. Tremendous amounts of water. This is a tough hurricane. One of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. And it was more violent in terms of water than anything we've ever had in the country. We're gonna have a lot of water. We see it. It's coming down. It just comes down. Nobody would believe a thing like this could happen. I guess it was the biggest water dump they've ever seen.
There was never a water drop like this one. There's no question.
Nobody's ever seen anything this long, and nobody's ever seen this much water. That was a rain-soaked hurricane. That was a lot of water.
This was a small storm in an area they never thought this, and it grew into a monster.
There was no edge to this big monster. It really began to form and form big. And now it's looking like it could be an absolute monster. This is going to be a big one. The winds are going to be so tremendous. This will be a lot of water, but this will be tremendous wind.
This is different than a lot of water, which is bad too. But they have not seen winds like this in a long time. I've never heard of it. It's almost like a big tornado, a massive tornado.
Essentially a tornado that was massively wide. That was the world's biggest tornado. That's what it seems like to me. It seemed almost like a giant tornado. Bad things can happen when you're talking about a storm this size. It's called Mother Nature. You never know, but we know. As bad as that hurricane was, and that was a bad one, that was a big water job, right? It kept coming in and going back. They couldn't get rid of it. The largest water dump in the history of our country, they say. 3 times. It went in, went out, went in. They've never seen a water dump like that, I think, in history. In terms of water coming down, and it would come in, go out, come in, go out. 3 times, 4 times. It was taunting us. Have you ever been taunted? It was taunting. It would come in, and you'd say, oh, great, now it's... And then it goes out. It reloads. It comes in. It went out, came back in, went out, came back in. Then a 3rd time, came back in. Palm trees are hit by hurricanes. With them, it's like ho-hum. You ever see everything's gone except the palm trees? Because they've been hit by hurricanes for 2 million years, and they see a hurricane coming, and they just go boom, boom. You ever see it? Boom, boom. You can't knock those suckers over. Hurricane Harvey. Sounds like a very innocent name, but it's not an innocent hurricane, that I can tell you. A little hurricane called Michael. That was not a nice hurricane, I can tell you that. Sounds like a very nice name. That was a vicious hurricane. And if you remember, Andrew, from many years ago, that was not good. One of the worst hurricanes in our country's history. And guess what? We have another one coming. It looks like it could be something that will be not good. Believe me, not good.